Hello everybody and welcome. This is MFL Total Access. That's Babalis. This is Willpower. I'm super pumped to be back.
51st episode, right?
Is it really?
Well, last time was our 50th.
And after 50 comes?
51.
There you go.
So I'm Terry Babalis.
Yes.
This is William Power.
Yes.
Introductions?
Yeah,
Those who
sure.
don't know us?
You go first.
Alright, well, we've been filming this show for how long now? Is it this third season? I think it's the third season, eh?
Far too long.
Or like third year.
Yeah.
Far too long.
It's like 6 seasons.
Yeah, far too. No, it'd be the 7th.
Oh, because it's new. Good call.
Oh, wait, no.
What? No, you're right. 37.
It'd be the 5th.
What?
We're starting our third year.
Oh, starting?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you should have told me that.
Weren't you there since the beginning?
Yeah, but I don't remember that stuff.
Alright, so I'm Terry Babalis. I've been in the league since about 2016, I want to say,
like
17.
Diapers.
Yeah, I played on a couple of teams. This year I'm going to be mainly reffing, rehabbing a knee injury. Should be coming back soon though. Very fun league to be a part of. I remember when we had literally just one division
Wow.
and maybe 12 teams.
Wow.
I think my second season we expanded to 2 divisions with like 8 teams each.
Okay,
And
nice.
now we hit 50 teams. So this spring we're going to be a total of 50 teams in Montreal only. Should have another dozen or so in Brossard.
It all started on Kijiji, eh?
For those who don't know, I think John just wanted to have some fun and play football with a couple of friends. John Evans, our commissioner.
Guy with the mohawk.
And it changes colors from time to time.
Oof.
I think it's yellow right now.
Yeah, it's probably green.
Did you see on the post someone said what color John's...
That was amazing.
Yeah, it was Mike
Which Mike?
Lesniak?
Yes, you could be right.
Go fact check that while I talk.
Okay.
It was on the thing when I posted what do you guys want to hear? Or
NFL
what do you guys
players?
what do you guys most excited for when I put the picture of Pio and Chris?
Got you.
Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, he just wanted to like get guys and have fun, and then like it grew, and there were enough people to make actual teams, and not just do pickup. And then he decided to create a league out of it. Did you
Yeah.
find it?
Leslie.
Leslie, what do you say exactly?
What color John Harris?
Hair. He didn't say mohawk.
Yeah, he didn't say mohawk.
Okay. So yeah, I've been long time player of the league, reffing a lot, in charge of a few things.
You basically run the league now.
No, so John.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes with Kevin. Kevin helps a lot also on the field. The days he doesn't almost have a heart attack.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Kevin drink water. You've got Menton, Hall of Famer.
Yes.
Hall of Famer in terms of production and player.
Yes.
Very good rusher. He rushed a few times against our team henchmen, and came out clutch as per usual. And you do a lot for the league, like we talked about. So shout out to you and the help you give to John. Yes, my name is Will Power. Been in the league since the COVID year.
COVID
year 2020.
Yeah.
It's when we were at like the weird field, with the AstroTurf. Didn't really like it that much. But now we're at LeBaire.
What's AstroTurf?
Arthur Terry, like the fake field.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that turf. Playing Division 1, 2, and 3 this year. Doing the podcast with Terry for a while. Played a little bit of Brossard. And love MFL. Been playing in a few other leagues, but MFL is definitely where my heart is at. And just a really cool vibe of MFL on Saturday. Come say hi to us. We try to be super approachable. But really excited to do the show.
Will thinks he's famous when you guys go say hi to him.
Well, thinks is more like knows. But it's been a great time being part of the league. And I'm looking forward to get started.
Why would you say AstroTurf, not just turf?
AstroTurf is the correct term.
Is that a real term? Okay.
Yeah, logical term. Like I know you like logistics, so
Okay.
yeah.
Also, for those who didn't know, Will studied. I could say studied now since you're done, right? Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
Did
Waiting for one more grade.
One more grade? Okay.
One more grade.
So Will's studying journalism. He already had his own talk show, The Power Hour, if you want to tune in on Thursdays, noon to 1.
Thursdays at noon.
CGLO.
Yeah, good stuff.
There you go.
1690 AM.
Little shameless
I appreciate that.
shout out.
Appreciate that.
So I like being involved in the MFL, and I figured having a podcast would be a good idea. So I told my buddy Will, hey, you want to start one together? Let's film an episode just for shits and giggles, see how it goes. Yeah. Thinking he was the journalism major. He had all this experience. He knows how to do it. Little did I know, I'm doing everything.
Well, you're the one that asked me, so I assume you're going to take the bulk of the load.
Like, his face on the show is all you pretty much see. And what surprised me is that people have questions in the league and they ask you, and then you ask me, like, hey, what time is this? Oh, what does this mean? Oh, what's that? And I'm like, why are you asking me? So, oh, this guy asked me. That guy asked me. Like, just cut the first step and just come ask me directly.
No, I seem to be the friendly face. I'm the more approachable guy. What do you want?
More approachable?
I think so.
Speaking of being approachable, we're going to have to be a lot more approachable this summer because we have our youth league.
Yes.
Going on at the same time at LeBaire.
That'll be fun.
So anyone who has children, brothers, sisters, nieces, nephews, cousins, anything like that, between the ages of 6 to, I think, up to 17.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so from 6 to 17 years old, we'll be running a youth league. It starts on May 27th, so week 3 of the MFL. Week 3 of the MFL season.
Okay, nice.
That'll
be at Le Bear or
it's going to be at Le Bear.
Okay.
It's going to be at Le Bear between the times of 2 to 5 or 2 to 4. I
Okay.
think it starts at 2. Pretty sure it starts at 2 o'clock every Saturday for the spring season. So any kids that want to play, feel free to reach out either to the MFL, right to me, right to Will. He'll transfer the message to me. One thing, it's completely free for kids.
Really?
The MFL is subsidizing the whole league for the kids. So the cost is literally $0. We'll provide the flags. We'll provide any equipment. We explain the rules. Kids have absolutely no experience are welcome. Kids who have experience are welcome.
Can I pass as a 17-year-old?
No, you're a little too tall for that.
Yeah, I'm the beard too. Okay.
The beard.
Tried.
What beard?
Oh, it's a beard, bro.
I don't think they see it on the screen.
Well, yeah.
Little stubble.
Probably it's yours.
So, I said it was free, right?
You did.
Completely free.
Yes, completely.
So that's it about that.
Run by Barbara's helping out again?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, Barbara's great with the kids.
Yeah, she is.
Referees. If you're interested in refereeing and or scorekeeping, we're taking things even more seriously now. We had our first ever MFL referee and scorekeeping clinic a couple of weeks ago.
That's pretty fun.
Will attended. He actually learned a few things.
Yeah.
Like I always say, if Will could ref, anyone could do it.
You beat me to the punch.
You still laugh every time I say
I know,
it.
it's pretty funny.
Also, if you have any ref questions, anything like that, like don't hesitate. Feel free. You could test it out. You could come do the training. We have a small little quick exam that you pass just to make sure you read the rules. And you could try out a game. If you don't like it, there's no commitment, right? So just let us know. Try it out. A lot of our refs are also players in the league. A lot of guys like to spend the day there. So
it's beautiful in the summertime. I remember my first time reffing, I was a little bit nervous, but you really get the hang of it right away, and you don't have to start being head ref right away.
Train you well, right?
Yeah, he trained me very well, and then I'm such a fast learner that I picked it up fairly quickly. But once you start, you're good, and no need to be nervous. Come, we'll train you up, and it'll be all good.
Couple of rules we want to talk about. Some rule changes for the summer, for the spring and fall season. There won't be the onside kick. So for those who are playing in the winter, that we're looking forward to trying it out in the summer. It will not be coming back, but it'll most likely still be there in the winter.
Okay, nice.
Reason being that in the summer, the time is stopped when a touchdown is scored up until the first snap of the next possession. So throughout the whole convert, the time is stopped. Guys change sub, all this, the whole any penalties, assessment of all that. The time is also stopped. You also have 3 timeouts, like real timeouts that actually stop the time in the summer per half.
Yeah.
So we felt that there was an ample amount of time for teams to come back or clock manage the time. Whereas in the winter, the time is rolling the whole time. It's rolling at the touchdown. It's rolling throughout the convert. There's a penalty. The time is still rolling. Yeah. Even to the point where the timeouts are fake. They only reset the play clock. Yeah. But the game clock.
I think it's better we don't have a timeout in winter. It's literally just used to tease us.
To avoid a delay game.
Nah, it's a delay game.
It's to avoid a delay game. So that's why we instaured the onside kick in the winter to kind of give teams that were trailing a chance to come back, given that it was a lot harder to have enough time since you can't control the time at all. You don't have any real timeouts. If the team scores a touchdown, the time's still running. So that's why we're not bringing it back. Yeah. But it should be back next winter. So there's that.
That's cool.
I feel it's a little bit of a bummer, but with the explanation, it makes sense, right? Also, another thing is that language, since we're going to have kids at the field at all times, we're going to be a lot stricter on that. So expect to see a lot more unsportsmanlike conduct flags flying left and right if you use foul language, if you're swearing, even if it's directed to yourself or to one of your teammates or just to the ground. Before, you don't disrespect your teammates or the other team or the officials. Now, even if you throw a bad pass and you yell something inappropriate out loud, you'll initially get warned, and then the second time you'll get flagged for it. And we're going to be really strict about it. And all refs are aware of this, and we're going to try to be very consistent at both parks, both fields, any time of the day, whether the kids are there or not, because for a big portion of the day, we're going to have kids literally at the field right next to us at the same time.
It's like Kevin's famous example of, like you said, right?
Yeah, like throwing an interception and saying a bad word to himself, that'll be flagged.
Yeah. I like it. Keep it clean. PG-13, just like our show, right?
Do you want to say anything?
No, you're talking very well. I'm afraid to cut you off. I know what happens when I do that.
You could go ahead. Anything you want to talk about?
Well, yes. Well, 2 parks, right? We're doing 2 parks this year. AT and LeBaire. Our first week, all the games are at LeBaire.
Yeah.
Because we have Arthur Timier rented out a little later after.
Because we have it rented out because the city doesn't have it ready for us.
Oh.
It's never our fault.
No,
it's never our fault.
No, trust. And so it'll be back and forth. We'll try and minimize the back and forth, obviously, right? Like going from one field to the other.
Yeah, when we made the schedules, there was one of the parameters was to minimize the having players to go from one field to the other. But the main priority was to have no players having a conflict. So
right.
You might have to do it, but tell yourself it was better than having my two teams play it literally at the same time, right?
Right.
And we had over 140 team conflicts this year with our 50 teams. Mm-hmm. So. And not a single player had to choose between two games. So that's pretty cool. That's crazy.
Yeah, respect.
Literally, I don't know how. Shout out to Richard from Schedbuilder. I don't know how you did it.
Yeah.
So you might have longer wait times on a few times. You might have a double header with a bigger break. You might have to go from the Bear to Terrier, but it shouldn't happen where you have to too much.
Right.
But also, I think everyone could agree that they would rather that than to. Miss
games, yeah.
If you're deciding to play on more than one team, there are certain things that come with it. Our league is only played on Saturdays, so there's just so much we could do with the scheduling.
Yeah.
Speaking of schedules, all the captains have received the skeleton schedule for the playoffs that are going to be played on August 5th and August 12th.
Mm-hmm. Set in stone, eh?
Set in stone. So we're not going to be taking preferences this year. We gave you the schedule over 2 or 3 months ahead of time. Whatever today. Yeah, almost 3 months ahead of time.
Yep.
Make sure your guys are there. So captains communicate that info to your players.
And don't schedule a vacation during MFL.
Yeah, seriously.
Who are you?
And make sure you communicate with your players. And it's really to ensure that there will be no conflicts. Because come playoff time, there's a billion conflicts, a billion time requests. It's hard to accommodate everyone. This way, it's fair. Mm-hmm. We sent it out. That's what it's going to be.
I like it.
We received a couple of rating questions, I feel. Have you received any? People why is my rating this?
All the time, yeah. No, not even one.
Do you understand how the rating system works?
Ish.
Okay, so...
the better you do, the higher your rating is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
yeah, good job.
There you go.
So when you click on your player profile, you can see you have a rating calculated for yourself for each division that you play in.
Yeah.
So let's say Willpower over here plays in D1, D2, D3. Mm-hmm. Okay, Willpower will have a different rating for D1, D2, D3. And even though Willpower is the same person, his rating
per division.
He'll have a different rating per division because the way it's calculated, it's based on your statistics. Mm-hmm. Comparing from that division, comparing it to the top performers of that division.
Okay, got you. Makes
so
sense.
If you have the same stats in two divisions, but in one division, the guy that led the league in all the stats was completely dominating, your stats on division relative to him are not as impressive. So
right, got you.
They'll be a little lower.
Okay.
But it also takes into account the level of the division. So the level of play in Division 1 generally has more talented players.
Right.
So it's a little bit stronger. So your maximum rating will be higher than in Division 2, for example.
Got you.
Let's say Willpower led the league in every statistical category in Division 1 and in Division 2. Mm-hmm. His Division 1 rating will be slightly higher.
Okay. Makes sense.
Then you ask, how is my rating that I see across all my teams calculated? Because it's going to be the same one.
Right.
You have a different rating in the back end calculated per each of your divisions. But only one rating is going to show it. Even if you play Div 5, you'll have that same rating. It's because after we calculate each of your div ratings individually, we take the best one.
Okay, got you. Makes
Normally,
sense.
it should be the highest division you play in.
Yeah.
But it's not always the case. So what we'll do is that we'll take your highest division rating. So that way, it's the one that we feel represents you the most accurately. Because if in Division 1, you're rated that number, for example, if you go down to play Division 5, we'll give you that same rating. So it can be fair for everyone because that William Power is that talented.
Right.
That makes sense?
Yep.
So but some players, for example, have smaller roles on Division 1 teams or only play a certain position.
Right.
And then they're more of all-around players in the lower division.
D3.
So maybe that division will be their highest rating, and that'll be the rating they'll have across the board.
Got you. Okay, that's cool.
Is that well explained?
That's interesting that per division is a different rating. Do you think it's easier to have a one rating per player?
Well, no, because we're using it on the stats, right?
Right.
So how would you
makes sense.
sum up everyone's stats? If I take all your stats from all your divisions, what would I compare it to?
Yeah.
We also want to take into the fact that each division has a different competition level, right?
For sure. That's cool. I like that.
You guys could always ask for rating revisions. So you send an email to the league and you give us your points, why you feel maybe you're rated too high or too low. Most of the time you're going to feel it's too high. And we have a committee that reviews that, and then we'll decide if we adjust it or not. I feel players don't do that enough. They just maybe complain. Yeah. But it is an option that's available to you. Obviously, the algorithm spits out a number, and we feel it's what's maybe the most accurate. But especially when you don't have that many seasons accumulated, it's harder to have. It's obviously gonna be less accurate than when someone has been playing the league for like 10 years, right?
Right.
Also, we have base ratings for new players that join a certain division.
Per division, right?
Yeah, and it goes up per division, and that's also because we don't want teams kind of having like a free pass. Like, let's say there's like a guy that, like a free agent player, joins D5.
Right.
He's a baller.
Yeah.
He's not known to the league. Well, and then next season he gets recruited to D1. Well, you have the D1 base rating, which is generally slightly below the average of that division.
Okay, gotcha.
But it's for that division not to have like a player that's rated 50, which 50 is like a strong D5 rating, for example.
Right.
But in D1, that's
Maybe
like a bargain, right? So so we kind of give that. So like teams that add players during the season into a higher division, make sure you're aware of that. We already sent that out to the captains because then sometimes they have surprises because then that player is going to go to D1. He'll have the D1 base rating, which is like a 75.
Yeah.
And then his D5 team gets affected by it because they now have him on the roster as a 17,
gotcha.
a 75.
75. Okay. That's good. We have had the cap for how long now?
It's going to be I think, second, at least 2 years now, I think.
Well overdue.
Yeah. Was that well explained?
Yeah, perfect. I understood it.
You understood it?
Yep.
So everyone should understand
Basically, how it works is you play better, you get a better rating. You don't play good, you get a low rating. And catch the ball, catch touchdowns.
Yeah. I had someone ask me why my rating is you know what my rating is?
Yours?
Yeah.
On offense or defense?
Both. It's the same one.
81 and 81?
No. You're close, though. There's one of the two numbers. You don't go on our team page a lot, eh?
No, it's not that. 83 and 83?
No.
80 and 80?
I'll show you.
Hey, Babalis. Wow. Looks like Terry's a beginner.
Someone's like, is Terry trying to hack the system and stuff like that? No, I have an offensive defense rating of 1 just because I'm the team captain of Thunder Buddies on the site.
Yeah.
So I have to be on the roster, but I'm not playing. So my ratings, I don't want it to.
So you can't even play a snap now.
No.
Okay.
I can't even play a snap. You know, like
you can't even throw a dart like second down if you wanted to.
No. If I were to, my rating would get adjusted. Like it's just a temporary hard code. So like my rating will go back to what it was after when I start playing again.
I feel.
But it's just for like my rating not to affect the team since I'm not physically playing, right?
Right. So when you come back playing, you're not going to be a 1.
No. Hopefully not. I mean, we'll see how I do, but
maybe a little sluggish coming back, so maybe a 2.
Yeah. So that's it for the ratings. Don't hesitate if you guys have any questions. What else we gotta go?
There's the ratings. There's the onside kick. We talked about the park. The times are still the same, right? This is just Div 1. We'll talk about per division. We'll talk about how many teams make the playoffs.
Yeah.
But Div 1, you're saying that there's 2 buys per team, right?
So what?
Like Division 1, like during the year, the regular season, each team has 2 bye weeks.
It's not set in stone. Like some teams might have 3, I think.
And then doubleheader?
Yeah.
Okay, but
I think every team has at least 2 bye weeks.
Right.
Across the league.
Yeah, okay.
But some teams might have 3.
Because I think with Wolves we have 3 and then we have a doubleheader.
Yeah. So that's what you wanted to say?
Yeah.
So we start with D5?
Yeah. D5, 3, 1, 4, 2, or you want to go down? Because not as fun just going down.
Why would you
Let's just skip. Let's go 5, 3, 1, and then 2, 4.
5 to 1.
Maybe 5 to 3.
That's how we forget a division or a team or something.
Yeah, that's true. Shout out to Nice CDs.
Okay, so Division 5.
Yeah.
We'll go in order with the standings. Like,
sure.
Whatever, I don't know.
Of course, it's Phoenix first.
It's not alphabetical order. I don't know what it is. But so there's 15 teams in Division 5.
15, 1-5.
Our biggest division.
That's a lot. Is that the most ever in a division?
Possibly.
Okay.
I would think so.
I thought you'd know, but that's okay.
I mean, off the top of my head, I'd say yes.
Okay.
We got 15 teams. 8 make the playoffs.
I like that. It's a good round number.
Yeah.
But like 8.
If you guys are ever wondering how many teams make the playoffs in a certain division, it's in our rule book. We literally have it. If there are this many teams in a division, that many make the playoffs.
Okay.
So 12 and over, it's 8.
Okay, even if there's like 40 teams.
We'll try not to have more than 16 teams per division. I think we said we'll like it's capped off at 16, like theoretically. Like we could see what we would do there.
Yeah.
We thought about making a division 6 just to include Kevin and Phoenix and crowning them champions, and then every week having them just practice.
Yeah.
But
Kevin finally get his first chip, eh?
Yeah, the league didn't get enough votes on the competition committee.
Johnny boy.
So starting with Phoenix, this team has been to a couple of finals.
Yes.
A boatload of experience at the captain position and quarterback with Kevin.
Yes.
I feel he's been playing quarterback for this team for like 25 years.
Is there a team that Baby Kusei is quarterbacking for?
I don't think so.
Or all the Phoenix teams have been quarterbacked by Kevin?
There's 2 Phoenix teams that are both being quarterbacked by Kevin.
4-5?
3-5. He's making the jump to 3.
He's throwing in 3?
Yeah, I feel bad for him. He doesn't know what's in.
You're
playing in Division 3.
My condolences. Okay, so Is Baby Kusei on this team?
Let me check.
Anyway, like at the end of the day, we make fun of Kevin, but D5 or D4, not D3, but D5 team led by Kevin should be one of the favorites.
I don't think so, but I think Kevin is gonna miss some time, a couple of weeks, and Nick's gonna take over.
That's a solid team. Okay.
So yeah, we make fun of Kevin. He should be the favorite, but he's always the favorite.
Yeah.
He's literally always the favorite.
Yeah.
Definitely a solid team.
Mm-hmm.
He got a few MFL vets who are used to maybe not necessarily playing D5 on this team, like Felix Bégin, Michael Halavy, and Chrissy.
Halavy, I like that one.
Yeah, he's a solid player, captaining a Black Diamonds in D4.
Yep. James Newman's solid too, eh?
He also picked up, James Newman too as well. Yeah. Also, he's the original member of the Idaho Utah Pimps.
Who?
James. I think he was their first captain when they signed up initially.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
What was I gonna say? He also picked up Zenyas, who was balling out this past winter season with Goldridge's team. What was it called again?
Nine Probables?
TD Hunters.
Good one.
Yeah. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to talk about each team quickly? And
Sure. Let's do that.
Do we do a record prediction? Should we do that? Or is that cool? Or
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Or it's like sucky for certain teams. Like,
what do you think?
usually we'll have the good season and a bad season.
No, let's go record. You got me convinced.
Okay, what do you think the record's going to be?
Phoenix 8-2.
Also, the only other thing is that, like, usually when you do like record predictions, I don't know if you do this when you write your articles and stuff.
They have to add up?
Yeah, they have to add up to be like 500 at the end, right? Because like,
never.
But it should be that, right?
Yeah, but
never. Okay. At least you know.
Math was never my strong suit.
I can see that.
You know who's playing in Div 5?
Sorry?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go Phoenix 8-2.
8-2?
Yeah.
Let's see their schedule here.
No, you can't be getting on technical stuff. No, you can't be doing that. Come on now.
Okay, yeah. I'll say 9-1.
Okay, nice.
Do you move on to Improbable?
Yep.
So,
quarterback by our boy, eh?
Yeah, Mathieu Demers.
Nice.
I'll
go 1-9. I'm kidding.
So they do have some also flag football vets on this team, like with Alex Laroche, Goldrick. Going to be a pretty solid team.
Yeah.
What do you got to say about them?
You see Charles too?
Yeah, Charles too.
That's a very solid team. Speed is not their forte, but I think experience will trump speed in this. No, I think that like speed will definitely not be their forte, but I think the experience of these guys will.
Experience plays a lot in lower divisions.
100%.
Right?
Yeah, and I think that should be enough, especially in D5. I'm gonna go 6-4.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Really?
I swear I had it in my mind. Titans.
Okay, Titans. They underperformed last year, or whenever they played last.
Our boy Steven Chow, Philadelphia Bulldogs fan.
Philadelphia Bulldogs.
Yeah, I was watching the draft and we were texting. He was ecstatic about all their picks.
Okay, so he's an Eagles fan.
Well, they're called the Bulldogs now, no? They didn't officially change their name?
Good one, I got you. Is he also a Bulldogs fan? Or?
Well, now he probably is.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. But you don't like the you have mixed feelings, eh? Just like the Bulldogs, but not the Eagles.
I'm actually like really disappointed.
Yeah, I feel.
Like I said, at least like it's magic. Like the majority of the players are on the defense side of the ball, so it's like less exciting on the D line. So it's not players that like.
True.
I would see make highlights here after, like week after week, So.
What do you think about the Swift edition?
I like that a lot.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Lions got rid of him.
I think he was really underrated, and I guess it was the injury bug that kept him from being like more dominant. But he's really like versatile, strong.
Flag was fly.
Yeah, Bulldogs. How about them dogs?
Good call, Verb.
The Titans team. Them two, they have a boatload of experience. Been playing the MFL for a while. Yeah. I think they should do fairly better than they have in past seasons. It's all going to depend on. Not sure who's going to be the quarterback. Right now on the site it says they have Robert Thomas.
Okay.
I can see them going 5-5.
Damn. Okay, I don't want to pick the same as you, so I'm going to go 6-4. They're good. They should have a winning record, even if none of G quarterbacks for them. This is a team that has experience.
For those who don't know, we make reference to her very often on the show. Nana G is William Powers' grandmother.
On my mom's side.
Yeah, she's a G.
She Greek too.
You're going to confuse people now.
Yeah, for real. Los Politos.
Los Politos probably have one of the best all-around players in the division.
Tyreek Hill.
Gernet.
Cheetah.
Yeah. They're going to have to get more players involved this year.
Yes, definitely.
Because they can't just rely on that one player, even though he scores passing touchdowns, receiving touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, pick sixes every game.
Yeah.
They're going to have they're a very fun team. Like, they seem to be having a lot of fun.
Energy's great.
That's great for the MFL.
Yeah.
But we want to get everyone more involved. I don't know if Samuel is going to take over as a full-time quarterback because they had like a kind of like a carousel a couple of seasons.
Yes, I remember that.
I think he ended the season and things were going better. Okay. Obviously, when you take off and run as fast as he can, it's great. I'm going to say 3-7.
Me too. I swear I was going to say
okay,
3-7.
well, I'll tell you who goes first.
Okay, I'll go first next time. I can go 3-7.
What do you got to say about Sour Peeps?
Okay, so a few teams talk about experience now. If there's one team that has experience, it's these guys. Talk about nice uniforms. They hit stride near the end of the season last year.
Yes.
They made the playoffs, and I believe they made a little bit of noise in the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken. This team will go... I think they're going to go far. They're going to go as good as the QB takes. Do we know who's quarterbacking for...
Yeah, just saying what
Okay. He also is specifically improving at the end of the season. I think they're going to go as far as he takes them. And I like what I saw from him at the end of the year. Smart plays, well coached. I'm going to go 6-4 here for these guys.
I could see this team being one of those dark horse teams that last year, like kind of like snuck up on everyone.
Yeah.
Their trio of top talent that have played in higher divisions in Jocelyn, Lambert, and Benjamin are super solid.
Yeah.
Like that's a great group of veterans. Don't
Solid
forget they're
5.
coached by none other than Mario.
Yep.
So that's always great. Sorry?
Is Mario on the squad?
I don't think so.
Okay, but he'll be coaching.
Jocelyn has to be, I think, the quarterback in all of MFL that improved the most.
Yeah.
Last fall season, from the beginning of the season to the end of the season.
Yep.
And we know he has a great football mind, right?
Yeah.
And he's a great two-way player, but especially like on defense.
Mm-hmm.
So it just took some time to get the mechanics and like translating it into like actually on the field. Because like we know we saw the plays, right? And sometimes just miss the pass. Yeah, quarterback's like literally the most difficult position to play.
I think like until you start playing it, you actually like don't realize how difficult it is.
I don't think receivers appreciate or understand enough until they like put on play the position,
playbook.
right?
Yeah, agreed.
Put on the playbook. Yeah, that's where I was going. Thanks for helping me out there.
I got your back.
So I see this team going. I'll say 7-3.
Okay.
Who do we got?
That's
next?
solid.
What did you say?
I said 6-4.
Oh, Mimosa crew.
Damn. Okay. Fins up. First of all.
Led by Curran. Let's hope he stays healthy this year.
Yeah. Preach. The addition of McSweeney. I know McSweeney was on the team last year.
Oh, wow, I didn't notice that.
But I
thought he was subbing, kind of replacing for
Curran.
Curran.
I think he quarterbacked for Curran, so I wonder what's going to happen.
Well, technically, he cannot throw in this division.
Okay, I was going to say I think Curran is ultimately the quarterback for these guys. But man, yeah, just McSweeney enough should be enough to get these guys a winning record. They're good. I think they've had like a few peaks and valleys throughout the course of their seasons, and I think it's just about being consistent. I think they had a few roster inconsistencies, and the injury to Curran obviously didn't help. But this is a solid team. Like I said, McSweeney there, Curran there, and the bunch of players they have. There's another one of their guys that's, I think it's Nikhil Sharma. Great two-way player as well. I'm going to say 7-3, these guys.
Yeah, I know in the spring they had a really, really great season. Mm-hmm. Made it to the playoffs. Then they had a very disappointing fall season. Kind of like you kind of mentioned the injuries, the inconsistency guys there. So I'm going to go a little more safe. I'm going to say a nice 5-5.
Okay.
Average it out there.
It's a little soft, but it's all good.
Next up, we got Bearhood.
Damn, that's a fun squad. I like this.
Should we do it in French? Because every time John sends an email and it's only in English, he writes it on the side. And he says, if I can help him out. Or no, just like...
I don't do French.
You don't do French?
Nope.
Okay. So I'll explain. I'll translate it from after.
Perfect. Is that Valiquette quarterback?
Yeah, Valiquette's quarterback in this
nice.
team. We also got Quentin on this team. So he should literally, I think, under 15 touchdowns for him this division. Over?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say close to 20. Pretty solid team that David put together here.
Yeah, there's a good team.
Big squad. We know we like those big squads in the summer because a bunch of guys are missing for vacation or whatever reason they want to make up. Pretending they're busy.
Yeah.
I think it's going to take a few weeks for this team to gel early on because it's like a bunch of different players who I think haven't really played together before.
Yeah.
But with Simo's leadership and Quentin's speed on this team, I think like it's going to be hard to beat, right?
I'm going to go 8-2. I'm going to go 8-2.
I'm going to go 6-4.
Okay. I'm curious to see their uniforms.
Yeah, their logo is pretty sick.
Yeah,
right?
it actually is nice.
He made it himself.
Who's that?
David.
Wow.
He made it himself. He has this program where he designs stuff, and not only that, I guess he just noticed on the website that someone was missing a logo, and randomly he sent me the logo that we see for Jungle Squad.
Yeah.
And he's like, you can let them know if they want to use it, have no problem with it. And I sent it to Jungle Squad's captain.
Yeah.
And she was super impressed, and she's like, oh yeah, definitely we're going to use it, thanks a ton.
Nice, that's sick. Like a few mountains and damn. Where was he when I needed help from art class?
Yeah. Well, now you know. Next up, we got the legendaries.
Okay, I feel like I have every team going like 7-3, 8-2. Like someone has to lose. Pre-show, I looked at this roster and I said these guys are good.
Yeah.
Do you know who's quarterbacking for these
It's
groups?
going to be Ben. Making his
Did he?
quarterback debut. Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. I think I know what the first play is going to be running. I won't tell.
What's it going to be?
I can't
This
see.
one right here.
So tell her.
Oh, he steals that play from you?
All right, so then you got a good squad here.
You really like that one.
Yeah, bro.
That's why he was open
Come
24/7,
on
huh?
now. I got Nick Eagley, Ben Mallette. Wow, this is a
Solid team.
okay. First year quarterbacking. I don't know if I've ever seen Ben throw a ball.
Yeah, I have not.
Like even if in warm ups.
But he's very determined in everything he does, so I
Yeah.
have no doubt that he'll be good.
Agreed.
And Division 5 is the division to start, right?
That is true. You gotta start somewhere.
And if Nick will be snapping for him, he'll have a great snapper that'll probably get open pretty much on every play, right?
Yeah, true.
First
Just throw it
security
up.
blanket. I'm gonna say 6-4.
Damn it.
5-5 or 7-3 for you?
7-3.
Okay, there we go.
Let's go 7-3. Nice logo there too.
Yeah, that's good. About to say they also have a nice logo.
Damn.
Okay, so you go next.
Okay,
with,
Tropic Thunder. That's another cool logo. Tropic Thunder. Okay, so
Led by Stu.
okay, nice. We got Stu. We got Eric Tange, Steve's boy.
It's also Stu's nephew, eh?
Who?
Did you know Stu is Eric's uncle?
No, come on, dear. Like biological uncle?
Yeah, that's how I forgot who knew about league first, and the other one brought the other one in through that.
Really?
Yes.
That's talk about being a family-run league.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. Do we know who's quarterbacking? Don't tell me
yeah.
Stu.
No. Whoa, Stu's actually a pretty solid.
No,
quarterback.
I know.
So why don't tell me Stu then?
Well, I mean, you've been throwing a bunch of curveballs here. This guy's throwing, that guy's throwing.
Eduardo will be throwing the same one quarterback from last year.
Okay.
A ton of touchdowns. I think he led the league in touchdowns, but he also had a few too many interceptions.
Yeah.
Got to cut that down, but I think it was his first year quarterbacking, so that was not bad. This team actually made it to the semifinals, a free agent team in the winter season.
Okay.
So I'm excited to see them now playing in a division in Division 5 in the spring.
MFL, yeah. Montreal, I mean. I'm gonna go 4-6. It may take time to get this
4
group
and
adjusted.
6.
Yeah. Well, just because I have to kind of like, not everyone can go 7-3, eh? As much as we'd
I
like
don't
to.
like them. Who don't say Stu that you don't like?
No, but Stu's my boy, a Notre Dame fan too. Smart player. I think I get the feeling it's gonna take a few years for you guys to get settled in. But I think that they'll squeeze in the playoffs.
Should we write these down?
What?
Should we write these
No,
down?
it's all up here, bro. I don't forget stuff like that.
Because I'm not gonna be down to rewatch the video at the end of the season and see how many you got right.
Oh yeah, psych. No, but it's all here, bro. Trust.
Okay, I'm gonna go 7-3.
Really?
I really like this team. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
They were really able to win a lot of games. Find a way to win games in the winter season.
Win ugly, win impressively. It's
What
win
does
just
Mom
the
always
same,
say?
right?
What does Mom always say?
An ugly win's better than a pretty loss.
Exactly.
Good stuff, Babalisa. Next up, is that Big Booties?
Yeah.
Wait, don't show Mama. Who's that?
So we got a team called Big Booties. They used to be.
It's a fun team.
Would you think this name is legit?
Big Booties?
Yeah.
Legit as in, do they have big booties?
No. Like,
I'd say yeah, they have big
legit
booties.
as if like we should allow it.
Yeah. But it's MFL. I mean, I don't know if it's PG-13 there, but I think it's just the crew they have. Fun crew.
Yeah. So obviously Max will not be throwing for this team. Josh will be the quarterback. I think.
Yeah.
They're led by their captain Jorge. We got Kayla, Barbara, a few familiar faces. Charles Schiller on this team.
Yeah, okay. The ref.
No.
Bald guy.
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think of Schilling. Who's
Oh yeah, Chris.
Chris Schilling, not him,
Yeah,
not
you
him.
got mixed up. No, he's the rusher.
Charles Schiller.
He's like 9'3", I think.
Oh,
I remember him rushing.
yes.
Subbed for Marvels a couple of times.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going 9-1. I like this team.
9-1.
Yes, they're instantly my favorites. Yeah, they're instantly my favorites.
Even with that name.
But think about that. You got experience. But people are going to be distracted by the big booties. Look, you got Josh there at quarterback. He's picking up the position slowly but surely. Then you got some smart players there. You got Max. That's a good defender and receiver as well. I'm going to go 9-1.
Okay. I'll go 7-3.
Okay.
We really don't got any teams with losing records in Division 5.
Bro, it looks like if you put up more than 20, you're gonna get a W.
Okay, we got my ball sack Ertz.
Man, I said it out loud and I was like, impressive. Well, not impressive, but
This formerly the Goats. I used to play in Division 4 with another troubling picture.
yes, I heard that one. I was trying to talk about that one.
They had a pretty rough this season.
That was their first time playing a MFL, though, eh? Was it really playing MFL? Right? It was or wasn't?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so at least now in Division 5, they'll probably have a better chance of being more competitive.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who the quarterback's going to be, but looking forward to seeing them play. And if they're as funny as their team name choices,
I can't wait to meet these guys.
Well, you probably met them last year, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's actually
Re-meet them.
Yeah, re-meet them. Know who they are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 2-8.
See, Will loves it when you go up to the field and talk to him, but he won't remember you.
Well, I'll remember bits and pieces of you. It's a lot of people I mean, Terry. Not to brag. I'm gonna go 2-8.
2-8?
Yeah.
I'm going to go 3-7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Prove us wrong, boys. Prove us wrong.
Jungle Squad.
All right.
This is a completely new team to the league. We know absolutely nothing about them.
Except that they have a cool design.
Yes, thanks to David.
Okay, so they have one player, Elena. I guess she'll throw, catch, receive, and she'll pull a Marvin, right? She'll do everything humanly possible. I like her name. I'm going to go 6-4. What?
That's a pretty good show so
Yeah,
far.
it is. A great
I
show.
don't feel any rust at all.
No. You're not supposed to toot your own horn.
Tooting our horn.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Elena Greely-Gadio. I like her name, so I'm going to go 6-4.
Really?
Yep.
I'll go 5-5.
Okay. I bet you she's a ball hugging safety. Just get that feeling.
So now we got the 3 free agent teams that didn't change their names yet. So give us your new team
No,
name.
remember our rule. We pick names for them from now on.
Okay, so who's free agent D5 number 1?
Foot fungus.
Okay. This team is led by Mike Lesniak, captain and quarterback.
Okay.
Everyone else on the team, I think, is new to the league.
Okay.
Mike did quarterback other free agent teams, and he did fairly well at the position.
Not everyone could be have a winning record. I don't know how we're going to do this.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I think that team had a few players that he knew before, so I'm going to go 3-7 for this one.
Yeah, I'm going to go 5-5. 500.
Okay. Next free agent team.
So they're free agents?
Yes.
Okay,
This
they're
one
going to
has
be...
Samar brothers on it, who used to play for the Washington Foreskins.
Oh.
Division 3-4 team.
Got
So
you.
they're led by them. They have a couple of other, I feel, pretty solid free agents with a bit of experience on this team.
Okay. What's their team name?
It's for you to decide.
You or me?
You.
We'll go cavities.
Cavities?
Yeah, it's got to be bad names.
So we got foot fungus and cavities.
Yep.
What's the record going to be?
7-3.
I got 6-4 for them.
Okay.
And last but not least, we got free agent team number 3, which is going to be baptized.
They're going to be baptized pneumonia.
Okay. They got your boy Jeremy Rooney on the team.
Oh, nice.
He's going to be their quarterback. So it's
Really?
Gonna be, quarterback debut in Division 5 with
Nice.
these guys. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That's cool.
A bunch of these free agents, I think, saw the post that someone made. Let's just go through the ball. And I guess Jeremy went. And they wrote to me like, could Jeremy be our quarterback?
Really?
And I wrote to Jeremy, and he's like, yeah, I'm down.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I'm
Wow.
guessing like the Chiefs had to practice there.
Yeah, they
Did they have one?
Yeah, Chiefs practice like twice a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. My boy Rooney Cal, go 8-2.
I'm going to go 5-5.
So, for the first time in NFL history, the wins and losses will not add up. That's how crazy D5 is going to be,
Only
folks.
2 teams under 500. Yeah.
Nice. So, you'll be roughing a lot of division, so you'll let us know what happens?
Yeah. I'll
Nice.
put you on some D5 games. Don't worry about
Okay,
it.
perfect. Well, that's good. That seems like an exciting D5.
Yeah. Anything else about D5 or go to D4?
I think we go D4. This show's going to be louder than I thought.
Well, we just did the longest division, right?
That is true. 15 teams. I like it. Okay.
So Division 4 has 11 teams.
Yep. How do we make the playoffs?
7.
Ooh, I would have preferred 6.
Why?
2 for the buys.
No.
Odd number.
It's like the NFL.
Odd number makes my head,
What does the NFL do?
but it makes my head.
But do you know what the NFL does?
Yeah, 7-7.
And how many get to buy?
1.
Okay, so we're doing the same
I
format.
don't like that, but that's okay. Iron Wolves are playing D4?
Yeah, they got a D1, D3, and D4 team.
Who's throwing?
Josh. This is going to be similar to their winter team.
Oh, okay,
with
got you.
the All-Star kids on it.
Who's?
The All-Star kids? They had a lot of kids. They had a few kids from the MFL Junior League.
Oh, got you,
played
got
during
you.
the winter that were like really, really strong. Like one of them led the league in like every statistical category. I think it was Luca.
Respect.
He literally dominated it in the winter.
Wow, okay, I like that. They got 2 brothers too, Maglera and Magleris.
I think it's father-son actually.
Oh, wow, that's cool. It's even cooler.
Just goes to show how much you know about.
You ever think you get your dad to come out there and play some MFL?
Mine?
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
But, I think we have to erase the square rule for
The what rule?
the square rule.
Yeah, it's gonna. Oh, sorry, not Luca. It was wait, who did I say had the dominant?
Luca, yeah. Kovidak. That's a cool last name.
No, but it was Connor who dominated.
Okay, one of the
Yeah, he had
McCullers.
over 500 yards and 11 touchdowns in
Wow.
the winter season, so he was a stud. But Luca also had 4 touchdowns, over 30 receptions. Wow, Luke had 5 interceptions.
I'm
So
going
he's got me
8-2
on
for this
defense.
squad. 8-2.
Yeah.
I like the squad.
It's going to be a really good Division 4 squad.
It'd be cool seeing John play receiver.
Oh, that's what he's going to be doing. I think he's snapping, actually.
Really?
He's a big red zone
Yeah,
target.
he is. You know who reminds me of Kyle Rudolph or Taylor Eifert back when they were Notre Dame?
Anyone has a yellow mohawk in the NFL? No way, they don't do that.
Most people are half with it in the NFL.
They're what?
Half with it.
What does that
Like
mean?
they're with it. They're not like their head's not in their butt. Like you know when you're with it?
You're with it.
Yeah, like you're with it. You're with the program.
Okay, and most of them are what?
Or half with it at least.
Meaning?
John's not even half with it.
Okay, so you're insulting John right now.
Well, I wouldn't say insulting there. I mean, it's probably a compliment.
Okay.
Raw sauce.
Did I say my record for Arnold's?
No one really cares. What were you going to say?
I'm going to say 6-4.
Okay, great. Raw sauce.
So Ross is putting in a team in Division 4 and Division 3.
Okay, hopefully they win games this year. I mean, I only say that because they're a great team and they somehow find ways to lose.
One play away from being Division 3 champions a few seasons
That's
ago.
crazy. Their stats are already up.
Their stats are already up.
Yeah. That's cool, eh?
What do you mean their stats are up? Maybe you click on all time?
Oh, yeah, there you go. I was like, well, our Excel is so good, it knows the numbers are going to post up already.
It knows what?
The numbers they're going to put up already. Eric Lamonte. That's our boy.
Who?
Eric. That's our boy from
No.
Me Touchdowns.
No.
What?
His name's not Eric.
Oh, Eric Debat. You're right. Good call.
I
Who's
know
Eric
lost.
Lamonte? They got the Plant brothers. You know, is Ludwig throwing?
Should be, yeah.
Okay. And they got Yvan? Wow. Okay, I'm going 9-1.
9-1?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to get Yvonne because their players aren't registered, so these are not the correct ratings, and their D3 team busts in Div 4. So they fit without Yvonne, or they fit if they could, like, do different, like, manipulations.
Ask my record prediction now.
What's ridiculous?
9-1.
Really?
Yep.
I'm going to say 6-4.
Okay.
Sooners 45 coming
Okay,
back.
nice. Our boy Diego, eh?
Yeah, our boy Diego and family.
Is Jazzer on that team?
Who?
Jazzer.
No.
He's not?
No. He's playing on Black Diamonds.
Wait,
So-
Jazz?
Yeah.
With
Rob Boyd quarterback.
Oh wow, that's cool.
A little more there. Thank you.
2, 3, 4.
I personally love Diego at quarterback.
Yes, I remember he's really
He's
fun.
super exciting, and like he has the legs, but he also has an arm.
Did you like that wishbone offense? It's like RPO,
Yeah.
RPZ.
Being a baseball player, very good baseball
Really?
player. Apparently, yes.
Oh damn, nice.
So he got that arm.
Damn.
I see this team going 7-4.
6-4.
Wow.
I said at the same time, just so. Okay, that's good. Both winning record.
Bin Low Fat are division champs from last year.
Wow.
I
Same squad?
I think so. I personally think they should have moved up, but they have a team in Division 3 also. Maybe they were ready to do Division 2 and 3 instead of 3 and 4. What do you think?
I think it's okay as a team in Div 3. Well, because they won in Div 4. No, for me that's fine. Because they have a team higher than the division they won in, right? So for me that's fine.
Yeah, but they're also staying in the same division that they won.
Yeah, but is it? It's the exact same squad?
Like from very similar.
Okay. I think I'm okay. If they just play D4, then no. But I think that they have a D3 team. I think that's fair.
Okay. Would they be your favorites?
I think it's hard not to pick them. But I think the Wolves are going to be my early favorites.
I think they're my favorites to win it all, but not necessarily to have the best record in the season because they have a lot of guys missing here and there. But come playoff time, like they showed last fall,
Yeah.
they were literally only 6 guys and they took out
Yeah,
the
that was
best
a crazy
team in the division,
run.
right?
Yeah.
So like, they come out to play when it counts,
Do they ever?
and they kind of have fun, go through the season like more relaxed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still go with 7-3.
Me too.
Why are you copying me?
Well, it's the other way around, bro. Airborne. Okay, I'm going first this time. Airborne, the usual suspects. Oh, they have another Maynard.
A third one?
Is that like the son? Yeah, David Maynard. Maybe he's the grandfather.
No, it's Guillaume's brother
Oh, the
or
uncle.
cousin. Yeah.
So Big Maynard's uncle. That's awesome. Okay, the Maynard crew. And they got McSweeney, Jeremy Paul. Man, this is another great team here. Greg, great rusher. I like it. For them, it's going to be...
Consistency?
Yeah, I think it's going to be that, and it's going to be finding... Because I remember their last season, they had a tough time closing out games.
They
They would
find
have the
ways to
lead.
lose.
Unfortunately, yes. It's going to be about nipping that in the bud. I'm going to go 6-4.
I'm gonna go 5-5.
Okay.
But this team has impressive showings and they have like very disappointing showings.
Right.
Like really nothing in between, right? It was either wow, we were expecting them to get crushed and they won.
Yeah.
Or we were expecting them to get to dominate and they ended up losing.
Talk about a Kinder Surprise.
Kinder surprise?
You never know what you're going to get.
Les Bouchers.
Nice, I like them. They're back.
This is like one of my favorite teams. I really like Luca a lot at quarterback.
Yeah.
Man, this team almost had a Cinderella
Oh my gosh.
game-winning game in the playoffs against the Flamingos back a couple of seasons ago.
Gosh.
Being the 8 seed, almost knocking out the 1 seed.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a great group of guys, fun team. I'm gonna go 6-4.
I'm gonna go 500. 5-5. Luca has cool glasses, eh?
Sorry,
Luca, his cool glasses.
the shades,
Yeah.
the square ones, yeah. They're like big, fat, thick ones, right?
Yeah.
Super Friends. So we got the spring and fall champs back in Division 4.
So maybe another reason why.
Well, Super Friends don't have the same quarterback. Remember they had Jake Morin,
Yeah.
who took the league by storm,
Yeah.
with his brother, who is Alex.
Yeah.
I think Jake will not be playing, only subbing from time to time. I think he's
Okay.
he's out. He doesn't live in Montreal anymore.
Oh wow.
So Oliver is going to take over quarterbacking duties to start off the season.
Okay.
He quarterbacked for the TD Hunters in the winter, right? So he has
Got
one
you,
season
yes,
under his
yes.
belt. Really improved that season.
Yeah.
He showed great improvement. And now he's going to play with a bunch of guys who he's much more familiar with, right?
Exactly.
And these guys have a great defense to help
Yeah.
out. Ballers across the board, like Alex. There was the two Alexes, Morin and Noivo.
Yeah.
Really solid players.
Yeah. Nevo.
So yeah, I think this team's definitely going to be in the top.
Yeah.
But
I'm
I
surprised
think
they're
it
not.
might take a few weeks early on just to get accustomed to like the new quarterback system and all that. So I'm going to say 7-3.
I'll go 6-4. But I think playoff time they turn it up.
Our friends, the Drama Club.
Damn. So Simon's quarterbacking 2 teams.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
So we know this team fairly well.
Yeah. They have our
Conte's not on
Conte?
the team, no.
Oh. Okay.
He chose Thunder Buddies over Drama Club.
Thunder Buddies. Oh, like for it to be on 2 teams.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Good call.
Yeah, great call. Kid smart.
And a young kid too. Bright future. Ben Lepetit, Roxanne, Remy,
The Lewis sisters.
Nico, Balakit. That's a good team.
Yep. I still am going 6-4.
I went 5-5.
Really? Why
Yeah.
so low?
I think you talk about teams turning up come playoff time. I think they may be one of them.
You're saying you're saying that about every team.
Yeah, but Div 4 is kind of the feeling I get. And I think Simon progresses over the course of the season too.
Idaho Eye the Pimps,
Damn.
who based on the team ratings are literally almost breaking the cap by like less than a point.
What's the cap?
840. So like talent wise, they're the team with the highest rating.
Yeah.
David Brisson, another player who tremendously like
He's
improved.
quarterbacking?
I believe so. Yes.
Nice.
They also got your boy Eric.
Shit.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Sabloski.
Oh, Mason Miller. I know that guy. I used to play baseball with him.
Really?
Yep.
Is he a better baseball player or a flag player?
I'll say flag. He's a Warriors fan, unfortunately.
Can't do anything about that, can we? Eh?
Ryan Lee. Wow, man.
So, Idaho's farm team
10-0.
10-0.
Yeah.
Guys, you heard it here first. Our first 10-0 team.
10-0.
You know how difficult that is?
Yep.
And in Division 4, everyone plays against each other once. So they're literally going to have to face everyone. 10-0.
10-0.
Wow.
I still think the Wolves are the favorites, so I'm picking them to go 10-0. Does that make sense?
Of course it makes sense. Everything makes sense.
Yeah, there you go. It's MFL.
Can make
Yeah,
it
wait,
make sense.
10-0.
I'm going to go 8-2.
He's a good team, Babalisa. He's a good team.
Cyclones.
Oh, damn. Who's quarterbacking?
Marco.
Oh, nice. Your take?
6-4.
But they got Baby Goose. Staplisky, Biddle.
I don't know how good Marco's arm is, but I know that in the winter with Gab throwing to Alex, it was literally a cheat code. I don't know if you saw any of them. Literally, from their own 5-yard line, Alex flying and Gab launching the ball. It was literally a cheat code. Like, they started off in Division 3, then moved up to Division 2. It was still working, but
Yeah.
like in Division 3, it was like you were playing Madden on like easy mode. Like,
fly route.
have you seen, like, did you see with your own 2 eyes?
Not that connection, but I've seen Staplisky be a cheat code, yes.
And you seen
And I've seen Marco throw.
No, but you seen Gab throw? Their quarterback from the winter?
Yes.
Like, he has a rocket of an arm.
Yes.
So we'll see if he'll be missed this year. Glad they're promoting in-house and taking in a quarterback
Yeah,
from
this
the
is
team.
cool. I like this.
That's fun.
This is a cool team.
Yeah. I said 6-4, right?
I'm going to go 7-3.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
We haven't had any huge disagreements yet, eh?
Yeah, it's kind of
Odd.
dumb. Black Diamonds.
Yeah, our boy Mike, who's captaining the team.
Snapping, probably.
Our boy Red Wine playing
Wine.
quarterback. Rob
Mike-
literally gets better every season.
Red Wine. Mike Hallavy. So,
What do you
okay.
say about this
Oh,
team?
Jungsu. I think that guy he played for the Wolves.
Pocket Rockets, huh?
Jungsu Lee.
You played for Iron Wolves?
I think he may play a season with the Iron Wolves. Not sure. Dave Ferrell. Good. Wow. My gosh. Okay, I'm going on another team making it over 500.
I'm gonna go 7-3 for this team.
I'm gonna go 8-2.
8-2 with
Yeah.
my Jazz experience, obviously.
There you go. Don't be surprised if Mike Jazz drops back and throws a few balls.
Really? Has he ever thrown the ball?
Nope, never. That's not true. Actually, he completed one.
Division 3.
Let's go.
Another division with 11 teams. I love these 11-team divisions because I like the 17 playoff format that where only one team gets rewarded with a bye.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that everyone plays against everyone only one time. So you have no one
That's
playing
pretty cool.
2 times, no one this. It's completely fair.
For reals.
You have every opponent once.
Yeah.
So Division 3 and 4 both have 11 teams. We like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Let's start with Iron Wolves.
Yeah. Wow.
So John's going to try to quarterback this team, I think.
He's quarterbacking like 9 teams this year.
Yeah, I think it's up to 12 now.
Okay. What did I tell you in the car before coming here?
You said a lot of these things that I don't remember, so remind me.
That's correct. D3 is competitive.
Yes.
D3 is
You
competitive.
said, I think, is the division you're most looking forward to.
Yes, I did.
So, it's a really good squad.
Yeah.
Luckily, Iggy
Johannes.
and Chris cannot throw. Or else that would have made the team a little bit too OP on those double or triple
Yeah,
quarterback plays.
seriously.
I can't wait to see Carlos back on the field and
Yeah, that'll be
his
fun.
excitement. So, what do you think this team's
You got a bunch of good receivers here. You got smart players on defense. You got underrated players as well. And Alex. Oh, Leslie's on the squad too.
Yeah.
That's cool. I guess he'll snap.
I don't know.
That's cool. I'm gonna go 7-3.
7-3?
Yep.
Sure, that's what I was gonna say.
You're allowed to copy that. But I think that this team, what's gonna propel them is I can see them winning games because of their offense and their defense.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 7-3 as well.
Okay.
What do we see for Ross Sauce in D4?
I said 9-1.
Okay, I'm gonna and what did I say?
Like 7-3, I think.
So I'm gonna go the opposite. I'm gonna say 3-7 in D3. I think they're gonna struggle like last year, and playing in a weaker division, I think is only gonna make them play to the lower standard of what they're used to playing.
Yeah, that's kind of a good take. But like I can't see this team going under 500. I'm gonna go 5-5.
Is Yvonne playing on a D1 team?
Centurions, no?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 5-5.
Double dippers.
This is another team that I thought was arguably too strong for the division. Because Simon Blaise is a good quarterback.
Yeah, he's a really good
And I know
quarterback.
it's like he doesn't really... Does he have an MFL rating?
No, he hasn't played a full season yet.
That's the thing.
So
I can see them being really strong.
yeah, but I think I do think they fit. Like if you look at the teams that moved up from D3 last year, there were Master Chiefs and Idaho, clearly the top of Division 3.
Yeah.
And then you kind of had like Double Dippers with like, kind of like a second tier team, so I'm okay with them.
Yeah, no. I think they're fine in D3,
And
but...
I don't see them being like I look at their squad. They're gonna have a very good team. I think I'm gonna go 8-2.
Yeah, same.
But I don't think they're gonna go like 10-0. And they're the clear cut champions or
Yeah.
favorites to win the championship because there are so many good teams in Division 3. Also.
Yeah. I'm going to go 8-2 as well. And just a solid crew. It's
Yeah.
like Manu, right, who he's
But-
used to throwing to.
Definitely a candidate to move up in the fall,
Yes.
especially when they're gonna have another full season under the full season with Simon at quarterback.
Yeah. Getting chemistry there.
Average Joes are back.
Holy. Damn.
So if I were them, I'd try not to finish 10-0. Do not get the 1 seed. This is definitely a team who could have played Division 2.
And they go, they got McScreeney.
They definitely could have played Division 2, right?
They could have. But they still, if they won D3, I think it would have pushed them more. But they have unfinished business in
But
D3.
just because you didn't win it doesn't mean you should stay in the division, right? 'Cause,
That's
like,
true.
Like they went 10-0 in this division,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, they did. No, but they got unfinished business. I'm okay with them saying D3.
Yeah, I'm okay with it too. But another candidate that should move up in the fall.
Yeah. You got the mix of like defensive stars, offensive stars. Jason's been only improving at the quarterback position. I'm gonna go 7-3.
7-3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 8-2.
Yeah, I was thinking around that. I mean, so far, look at the 4 teams. You can see any team winning the championship, right? The top 4 that we named.
Yes, clearly. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe not Rossos.
Yeah, I mean, it's up a consistency with them.
Bin. Bin. This is another team who like
Big roster.
they could I don't think the roster's up to date. Like
Okay.
I just saw an email go by that their captain sent me with the roster, so it might be
Okay.
similar though. Another team that like could literally turn it on when they want to,
Yeah.
depending on the guys that are there. I think that's why they have a big roster because a lot of guys are going to be missing there, not there, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 5-5 for them.
I'll go 4-6.
You're gonna say 5?
Yes, I'll go 4-6.
Great minds think alike, eh?
Do they ever? Do they ever?
Who's next?
Mustard Tigers. But none other than mustard throwing.
This is a good team. Boatload of experience. They got some young guys with the speed now on the team. David Brisson literally came out of nowhere to lead that team, be the number one receiver. We got Thomas, who's like sure hand snapper, catches everything his way. They might be a little weaker on defense, I'd say. But they also got Tyler rushing for them, right?
Yeah. Not to give the quarterback much time. I'll go 6-4.
I'm gonna go 5-5.
Okay. Have they won a championship recently?
They lost in the finals to Super Friends.
Yeah.
And no, I don't think so. I may be wrong.
Have they ever won a championship?
Oh wait, yeah, I think did they? Let me check that out. Hold on. I think they won against Thunder Buddies. Was it in the finals or was it? No, wait. Hold up. Let's find out.
Okay, I'm looking at the next team there. Damn, Phoenix's
Yes,
squad.
they won a championship in Division 5 against Thunder Buddies.
Were you playing?
Yes.
Oh, wow. You were quarterback?
Yes.
What year was that?
I had a lot of passing yards in that game. Fall 2019. It was my second full season as a quarterback.
Okay.
I had lost back-to-back finals before winning back-to-back finals. So sometimes it's there's more valleys than peaks.
But what do they say? You got to wait it out and good things will happen.
Yeah, I think I lost 2 finals in a row before winning 3 in a row. So
The light at the end of the road.
Yep, exactly.
Next up, we got Phoenix, and I can see why the team is D3. They got Jerome. They got...
Newly added Jerome, yes.
Jamil Springer, Rob Fine Wine, Justin Salogna, Khalil.
You know who he is?
Yeah, the DB from Outlaws D2.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a good team. They're gonna go as far as Kevin takes them.
Yeah, don't
right.
Forget don't forget who's quarterbacking them, right?
4-6.
I'm going 2-8.
Yeah.
Man, Kevin had more interceptions and touchdowns in Division 5. What's he gonna do in Division 3?
Yeesh.
There's some ball hawking safeties like you, Chris. You don't think you, Chris, are gonna get like double-digit picks on him?
I don't make predictions, but they got a solid squad.
That's all we do. We only make predictions.
That's kind of true. Can't be there. This is my favorite team right here. My favorite name is Red Cats.
Yeah, that's
I don't know what I can't imagine a red cat, but that's so cool.
I'm excited to see this team. This is very exciting. Avery at quarterback full time.
Yeah.
I remember when he quarterbacked the Chiefs, like he was a very fun quarterback to watch.
Yes.
Solid all around squad with Sydney, Ben, John Lavoie rushing, Ben Mallette, who they'll have experience with because he's also playing with like the other Ben in Division 5. Victor Okoro, who's
maybe the best overall athlete in MFL, really.
Jason Stevenson, who played with the Phoenix in the winter.
Damn, my boys, I like this squad.
I'd say 6-4 for this team.
I'll go 7-3. This is a good number one. They're a tight knit group, which helps. I see them being on the same page very early on in the season. I don't think it's going to be where some teams week 1, week 2, maybe a little bit of a learning curve, but I don't see that happening with these guys. I think they're going to start off the gate 2 or 3-0.
Pencil in that week 3 matchup against Phoenix.
Damn.
Because a lot of these guys were on the Phoenix Winter team.
Yeah.
And they decided to leave to create their own team. I think John, Steven, Ben, Avery, they all played with Kevin in that winter.
Right.
And Kevin was moving up to Division 3. I'm like, no, we're going to do our own thing.
Okay.
Let's see how it fares out.
Respect. We got the Villains.
Yes, the Villains who played Broussard and
Yes.
winter seasons. I mean, I think their first time playing in the Summer League.
Always a solid squad.
They have the Thompson O'Reilly brothers, and I think one might be the father. I see a sister too now, Rosalie.
Wow. The O'Reilly clan.
Yeah, so this is going to be a fun team. Their top end talent is definitely like great talent. You know that those O'Reillys could play like literally Division 1, right?
Yes,
like,
yes. Yeah, they're good enough, smart
a
enough.
few new names on this team that we're not really aware of. It'll be interesting to see how they gel out and fare in Division 3. I think I'm going to go 4-6 for them.
I'll go 5-5. I'd be curious to see those other players that we don't know too much about.
So one of your newest teams, Pocket Rockets.
Yes. That'll be a fun squad. It's a fun squad.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty solid squad when I'm looking at it right now, right? Owi's on that squad too?
Yep.
He's going to play like full time?
Yeah, I believe so. He's going to be the guy that coached PO up.
We need our refs. Stop stealing the refs.
Maybe what can we say? You guys want to play with us?
I see you guys going 9-1.
Really?
Yeah, I think Pio has really strong regular seasons. He's had a little bit of a tougher go in the playoffs recently. But he's still missing that experience. But I think, especially with Owe behind him right now, I could definitely see you guys going 9-1 this season.
Oh, we can throw in Div 3.
Okay, that's...
Right?
Based on what I'm seeing here, yes.
What's the rating? I guess 85?
Yeah.
No, is it actually?
Yeah, it's 85.
Okay, so someone made sure that we could throw in this division.
I'll take a look at that, but maybe not. Maybe that's actually what it's supposed to be.
If it's 85, he's allowed to throw or he's not?
If it's 85, it means you could throw at 85.
Okay, but
85.01.
He's not allowed.
Yeah.
Got you.
You could be at the cap.
Okay, got you. Cool. Well, okay, 9-1. I like it. I won't disagree. Excited for a week 1 game against who's it against?
Double Dippers.
Double Dippers. Yeah, it'll be a good matchup.
Last but not least, you got Douy Molas.
Not sure what that means, but it sounds cool.
It was Les Panaches who changed franchises and
No way.
they got bought out by another city, so they changed the name.
Okay.
So our boy, what was I going to say?
Felix?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
I was blanking. Felix, quarterback.
Okay. So the usual suspects here.
Yes.
Look, this is a good team. They we talk about experience. They have experience. They have speed. They don't have. You would kind of think that some guys in D3 will have a team like a player you could pick on. I don't think they really have that. I think everyone holds their own on this team.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 7-3.
7-3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 6-4.
Okay. So
I feel that like a lot of their players often miss games in the summer season with the vacation and all that stuff.
Facts. So it'll be another division where everyone goes into over 500.
Except for Kevin's team.
That's true. That's to be expected.
Yeah. So if everyone's 6-4 and Kevin's like 0-10, you could have like.
Does that make sense?
No, not to that extent. But I'm saying like, you don't need to have as many teams that are over and under. Like if all the over teams are
facts.
That's it for Division 3.
Yeah. Div 2, we got something spicy this year, eh?
Yeah. So we have 8 teams, 6 make the playoffs, and when you have an 18 division, what's really cool is you could do 2 conferences.
AFC South and NFC West.
Yeah, I was wondering, John, why East and West and not North and South?
I like East West. It's always East West. That's base.
Really? It's not North South?
Nope.
We could have done like Lebert, Terrien.
Oh, that would have been so cool.
The Lebert division, the Terrien division.
Yeah. Or the Willie division and the Babalis division.
Yeah, we could have done that. Or the Evans and the Kusei division.
Not Kusei. But yeah, okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so basically, we decided to do 2 conferences because anyway, you would have played against each team once and 3 random teams 2 times. Because you're 8 teams, right? So at that point, we're like, we'll just bunch up the teams you play against twice.
Yeah.
And give some extra credit to the team that wins the most of those games.
Got you.
For those of you asking the question how the conference were made, we did not decide. It was based on the...
Was it based out of a hat?
No, not even. So the guy who makes a schedule for us, he looked at all the schedule preferences.
Okay.
And he bunched up the teams who had the most similar preferences.
Huh.
So based on compatibility, since those are the teams you're playing against twice in the year, we wanted to give you the best schedule possible.
Makes sense.
So he made the schedule that way. That's how we decided the conferences.
Yeah.
Kind of decided by computer, basically, or the preferences you guys put in for your schedule. So you will be playing against the teams in your conference twice. Once against the other conference. The conference winners will be placed 1 and 2 on the overall standings.
Okay, got you.
So if you guys won your conference, you're automatically getting a bye.
Yep.
And the top 6 make the playoffs. Then you'll have the other 4 remaining teams from random conferences. Standard tie-breaking rules apply.
Okay.
We did make one slight adjustment to tie-breaking rules this year.
Yeah?
So if you're in a multi-team tie,
Yeah.
previously we would go to points against right away.
Right.
Right now, there's a wrinkle. If every team in that tie played an equal number of times against each other,
Yeah.
we'll do head-to-head record.
Okay.
But
These
if
are
you
the
have
3 teams.
Yeah.
Or 4.
Yeah, but if you have teams that only played like once, other teams played twice,
Yeah,
it's going to automatically go to points against.
Okay.
I think that's more fair.
Yeah, that is. I like that. Defense is big.
Yeah, defense is always big, so points against always matter. So even if you have the 2 best teams in the same conference, they could still meet in the finals.
Right.
Right?
And they won't both get a bye.
No, they will not both get a bye because we're going to reward the bye to the team who won
conference.
their conference, but you can still meet in the finals.
There you go.
So we can still have the best possible finals matchup naturally, even though we did this. We don't want to handicap. You know, sometimes you see the best teams in the semifinals and it kind of
Like
sucks.
AFC, NFC.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
So Thunder Buddies.
You'll have to make a prediction, eh?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
For the media picks, we can't pick our own teams, right?
Okay, but we cannot. But are you allowed to pick Outlaws?
Yeah, no, it's been a year. I'm not Outlaws.
Okay, you allowed to pick Thunder Buddies?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'd say no.
Yeah, okay, I agree.
But Outlaws I could pick. Like, I'm
Okay.
not part of Outlaws.
Yeah, I
anymore.
got you. Okay. So the only one you can't pick is Thunder Buddies.
Yeah.
Okay, but you can make a prediction now?
Yeah.
I think you shouldn't.
10-0.
Yeah, no, you can't. But yeah, Thunder Buddies, new squad new squad this year, right?
New squad. We got 3 different players.
That's new squad.
Why is it new if 6
Because-
players are returning from the championship?
Because 3 of them are not the same players.
It's not completely new.
Yeah, no.
The core's there.
Yeah, core's there.
And out of the 3 new players, one of them played with us last spring,
That is true.
and the other 2 have played with Steve before.
Yeah, some new players.
So what do you got to say?
Good team. Our boys. And yeah, hopefully we start off swinging.
What's your prediction?
Mike, any predictions?
Okay, did you say score?
8-2.
Okay. So 10-0.
I don't know.
Spurs gang.
Okay.
You go first.
Okay, look. Oh, they got Dagger.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so 1-9.
What you were gonna say?
No kidding. I'd say 2-8.
I'll go 1-9.
They also got Laurent.
That is true. Okay, so the team does look a little bit different. Look, we talk about Patrick Saint Martin. Is that the guy from the league we don't talk about?
I don't know.
On Voodoo, yeah, it is. GS arguably throws the nicest ball in MFL. It's just sometimes about reading the field. These guys are good, and I know I say that like how could these guys be good when they often lose their games. Divisions are better. Div 2 is getting stronger. Div 2 is almost like a Div 1. So I don't think it's necessarily on these guys. I think it's more of how the league is expanding. You said, oh shoot.
It's Saint Amand, the other one you're talking about.
Oh, good stuff.
close enough.
How'd you do that so quickly?
I'm fast. I'm
Smack.
fast at everything I do.
I'm gonna go. We don't want the same picks. I'm gonna go 3-7 then.
Really?
Yes, because you said Laurent, and we don't want to go same pick, so I'm gonna go 3-7.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with 2-8,
Okay.
which is 2 more wins than they had last season, so
There you go.
that's a huge increase.
Still a victory.
Master Chiefs,
Damn.
your old team.
Okay, I'll go first, my boys. We throwing. They got obviously a very good team. Tons of talent on both sides of the football. Mike Jazz, the manager there, and it's cool with this team because, like, let's say for example, if Owie misses, they're able to have Elijah come in and throw some darts.
Yeah.
And Eli's going to be learning from a guy like Owie, and then you got Ryan McSweeney that can quarterback as well.
They also added Ashton.
They added Ashton. They have Avery, who would also quarterback as well.
Let Jeremy and Army having a kid in
Yeah,
Army.
there you go, Avery. That's actually pretty cool. And wow, it's a good squad. We played them week 1, I think, eh?
Yes.
I'm gonna go 7-3. I like this team.
Good
athletes.
7-3?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike. I'm gonna go 3-7.
What?
I think they're gonna have a tougher time adjusting to D2 than we think.
What's wrong with you?
You're not on the team anymore.
What? My heart's still half green.
Well, Thunder Buddies are green, so there you
Touché.
go. Idaho.
What do you think they're gonna have trouble adjusting?
Oh, you're still on that?
Yeah.
Well, just because first they have a new quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, they're going up a division, right? Like, you quarterback for them. I think you and Oye are comparable quarterbacks. Like, completely different styles, but I think comparable in terms of producing on the field. But I also think that, like, we have a couple of juggernaut teams in Division 2, right? There's Thunder Buddies, Jagerbomb, Nice D's, who I think are going to be the top 3 in my opinion. I think Idaho is stronger than them. So
Yeah.
I could see them maybe splitting with Spritz Gang and maybe winning Pocket Rockets Marvels, maybe being Spritz Gang twice. So, like, I can't see them getting more than 3 wins in this division. I see them getting better as time goes on, but like at first they're going to have trouble adjusting, and then I also think that as good as this roster is, it's a lot of different, like, they add a lot of different pieces, and with Oyd quarterback, like, he's a great
Okay, but
mind.
you don't have to give me your whole license.
Well, you asked me a question, and you make me feel bad for saying 3-7, so I'm trying to defend
Do you think they'll
myself.
make the playoffs, yes or no?
They're going to be...
Okay, so no. All right, next, Idaho.
Yeah, I'd say probably no. I say Idaho going 6-4.
7-3.
Really? I really like Brady. I think he's
Me
a great
too.
player.
Me too.
Great quarterback, like, great guy.
Yeah, 100%. So all kidding aside, we talk a lot about him.
They won't have Rory, though, in the spring.
That is true, but
But they got a few guys.
that is true. But
They
about,
stole Manu from us.
they did. What I was gonna say is Rory just finds ways to win games. Where like that championship game where he came in and threw with his.
Well, it's because you said Rory finds a way to win games, then Brady.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Rory does too.
Yeah, well, Rory does because you like throwing the ball to him when he's not on your team.
Well, yeah, because you have to get ready for chemistry because he's gonna play with us one of these days. But yeah, I don't doubt this Idaho team no matter.
They added Marvin.
They did add Marvin.
Yeah, well, we don't know yet.
Yeah, that is true.
Marvin ain't sure who's playing.
He may be playing with Mike Roy, even though Mike Roy's not playing. But yes, we're not sure.
Yeah.
What did I say? 7-3. Yeah, that's a good start. I don't doubt these guys.
What did I say?
6-4.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's stick with that.
Yeah.
But I think that like it's this team 6-4 now, but they'll be more dominant than the record shows. You know. Like,
okay.
Like if I could make a fall prediction for them, it'd be 8-2.
Okay.
Like take that one season to adjust to D2.
Yeah.
And get even better.
Okay.
Jagerbomb.
Damn.
I'm gonna say 7-3.
They have the usual crew. I'm gonna go 8-2.
Who are the two losses coming up against? They played TDs twice.
Well, it's funny you say. I was gonna say one to CDs and one to us.
Okay.
We played them twice.
Once. We're not in the same conference.
Okay, I'll give us the nod there.
What?
I'll give us the nod.
Remember when I said you only play the teams in your conference twice?
Yeah, I wasn't really listening. Nice CDs. Chris throwing. They got,
Is he?
That's a good question. I think so. Who else would throw? DeMario? Oh, that's true. I think Chris is going to throw, but I'm not sure. What would be your prediction on who's going to throw?
I'm not sure. I'd say Jamil. Like right now on the site it says Jamil. He's the one that
really?
He's the one that has a quarterback rating. In
oh
green.
Damn!
And right now, if DeMario were to throw with everyone being there, I think they would bust cap.
So that means Chris is not going to throw on any teams.
If Chris also throws, they would. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, no, never mind. I take that back. Even if DeMario throws and Jamil plays receiver, they don't bust cap.
So DeMario can throw with the guys they have.
Yeah, DeMario can throw on this team plus 12. Yeah, so anyone between DeMario, Chris, and Jamil could all throw. But if one of them throws and catches a pass, they'll bust cap.
Oh, gosh. So they can't switch during the game and receive a ball.
Exactly.
Got you.
So they have to stick to the same quarterback. So if Jamil starts throwing and then DeMario takes over to throw, they'll bust cap. Same thing if Chris takes over to throw when Jamil already threw the bust cap. If DeMario's throwing and then Jamil throws one ball, they'll bust cap. So like they can each individually throw, but they have to be the same quarterback throw. They can't really do that like those trick plays.
Makes sense.
They gotta watch out for that, Brian.
Yeah,
but Brian's fairly good with like, these rules
like
and everything. Yeah.
They got Haney too, eh?
Yeah, they stole Haney from Marvels.
Damn. Oh, this is gonna be a fun team to watch. I can see this being like a fun, energetic, fast team.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 6-4.
I'm going 8-2.
Really, eh?
I think. Sorry, Jagerbomb, but right now on paper, this is the second best team in the division.
Really.
And I don't have to say sorry, Jagerbomb, because they beat you guys last fall in the semifinals with a worse roster than this.
Who?
Niceties. They beat Jagerbomb last year, and I feel their roster got even stronger.
Yeah.
Niceties lost in the finals of D2 last year.
That is true, yeah.
And I feel their roster got stronger this season.
Agree.
So, and I was like really 50-50 between Jagerbomb and Niceties, but given the fact that like Niceties won that game ultimately, I think that I'm giving them the edge right now. But definitely Thunder Buddies, Niceties, and Jagerbomb are my 1, 2, 3, like very, very tight. Like I can say 1A, 1B, 1C, you know?
I think that's a good take.
Marvels.
Damn.
With Iggy throwing.
Iggy throwing?
Yeah. For those who last seen Iggy, he's not the same quarterback as he was a year ago.
No, he's been lighting it up.
Literally.
Yeah, literally lighting it up. Champion. And walking with this chin held high as he should. Got some good players here. Got Mace. Got Rosenfeld, who's going to split time, right? I believe with when Iggy misses. Got Adam Rudick, got Alex Splitsky, and I think Iggy was talking a potential about getting somebody else. But this is a roster that's going to compete.
Yeah. Iggy alone makes me say like 6-4 for them. If it wasn't for that, I'd say like under 500 for sure.
I'm going to go 5-5 because I think it may take time to get used to the new weapons.
Okay.
Yeah.
But okay, I don't agree with that. But I don't agree with you because like
we often don't agree.
Well, we've been agreeing a lot in this show.
Yeah, surprisingly.
It doesn't feel well.
No, it doesn't.
Pocket Rockets.
Div 2.
They got a couple of gold cucks on this team in Alex Ferrand and Julien Proux.
Div 1 champs. I think they may struggle early.
I think they may struggle early also.
I'll go 3-7.
That's what I was going to say, 3-7. The same record I gave Mike and Master Chiefs.
Damn. You a hater?
No, I'm just I call it as it is.
Okay, fair.
That's it for D2.
You won.
Who would be your power rankings?
D2?
Yeah.
Top 3?
You can do 5. You can do 8 if you want.
I mean, since we're coming in as champs, I'd say Iron Wolves. Always on my heart. I say Thunder Buddies 1, Jagerbomb 2, Nice CDs 3. And very close at 4, I put Idaho.
Jagerbomb 2?
Yeah.
What makes you put Jagerbomb over Nice CDs? Just to not copy me?
No. I just think that even though Nice Cities won against them last year, I still felt Jagerbomb
were
the better team.
Yeah, they were the better team. They were definitely the better team last year.
Yeah. But it's every given Saturday, right?
Yeah, any given Saturday.
Doesn't take away anything from them, but I put Jagerbomb at 2.
So that's it for Div 2?
Yep.
So,
Div Uno.
last but not least,
There we go.
only, unfortunately, 5 teams in this division.
Ah, heck.
4 will be making the playoffs.
Nice.
Why nice? Because you like having a high amount of teams making the playoffs? Or
Better than 5.
yeah.
Because I don't think you can have less than 4. You can have a straight championship.
Well, we could have done 3, but
And
then
then a
like
bye.
no, but there's a difference between getting a bye and getting a bye to the championship game. You know,
Exactly.
like yeah.
Yeah. No, 4 is perfect.
And we've seen a lot of upsets from Division 1 to 4 in past seasons, especially in Division 1 more than any other division, I feel.
Yeah, that's true. If you're in Div 1 and you want to make the playoffs, just don't suck. You don't want to be last if you're not last.
So, let's start with Iron Wolves.
Yeah, let's go.
Go ahead.
So you tell me when you know who's on our roster, because I'm not 100% sure who's on our roster, but I think it's a good core. And John is recovering from that Tommy John surgery.
Yep.
Getting ready to throw some darts. Good crew. And we lost a few guys from last season, but I think we replaced them with a few good guys. We lost Iggy, we lost James, we
he's not on
lost
the team?
Mauricio.
He's playing D2 and D3 though, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to commit to 3 teams?
Who's that?
Iggy.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So
Hopefully
we-
he'll ref more.
Yeah. Like, oh, has he ever refed? Yeah.
Yeah, he's ref. That's a very good ref. Like,
Okay, nice. He knows his stuff. My
yeah,
dog.
he does. Like,
Yeah.
are you surprised? Like,
No, 100%. So yeah, Iron Wolves is not the usual suspects, but like the core is there from seasons past.
okay.
Yeah.
I could see that. I'd say 5 and 5.
Okay.
Just because of the uncertainty around John's arm, you know, like he's playing on 27 teams this year.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
true.
it got even more since we last mentioned it.
Yeah.
Um,
He's had a few more contracts.
yeah. Who's next?
Next, we got Gokuk.
Okay. You skipped Centurions?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, let's go with the defending champs, Gold Cook.
Yep.
Like this is, I think they have Brest coming for the spring,
Wow.
and he wasn't even there for their championship run, right?
Yeah.
Like this is another team that like is really good. Probably like I'd say right now my number 1. Like if I had to do my power rankings, gotta put respect on the fact that they won the last championship, right?
Yeah.
But the same way that like there's a few weeks that they take off. There's a few weeks that guys
Yeah.
aren't there. They don't care. They know they're gonna make the playoffs, right? And then come
Yeah.
playoff time, Dom goes on another like level. Like
Yeah.
he's already on a certain level during the season.
Yeah.
But he goes on another level in the playoffs. And that
Yeah.
team just plays together. They've been like they were called the kids, but I think they've been playing together for like more years than they've been on this planet. You know, like that's how great their chemistry is.
Yeah. You could tell.
And everything. So like my initial thing would say 9-1. Like I think they're going to go 9-1, but given that they're going to probably have some weeks where they're not going to have their full roster, struggle to like field a team of 6 when they're like 27 on the roster.
Yeah.
I'll say 8-2.
Okay, I'll go 7-3
Okay. Anything you want to add to it?
for all the reasons you said
Okay.
and more. And I think the addition of Brest is only going to help them.
I'm not 100% sure about that, but
Yeah.
I think he usually plays in the spring.
Even if he just plays a few games for
But
them.
regardless if he's there or not, I still stand by my
Yeah.
prediction. Centurions.
This is a team that I think has the most question marks heading into Division 1. And question marks, I don't mean, I guess I mean uncertainty, but it may not necessarily be a bad thing. I think with them was roster inconsistencies, and you never know which team is going to show up, because this is a team that could go and beat the Outlaws and beat Go Clock.
Yes.
But this is also a team that could go and lose to a Div 2 team, I feel.
Maybe not Div 2, but
Maybe not Div 2, but you get what I'm saying.
I think Gab Archambault is probably in this division the best like prototypical quarterback.
Yeah.
Like, you look at quarterback mechanics, everything. Like
Yeah.
I think he's one of the best quarterbacks in this division, and I think they have a great defense and they have great leadership.
They do.
They're just missing that consistency factor.
Yeah.
There's literally games where they could blow out a team, like you said, and then like the week after they'll lose, and we have like no idea why.
Yeah.
So it's like really about being consistent. They had started off I think last spring like 5, 6, or 7.
Yes.
I don't remember.
Yes, exactly.
And then they lost a string of games back to back.
Yeah.
Um,
I can see the inverse happening this year. I can see them starting 1-4 and finishing 5-5.
yeah, I was gonna say 5 and 5.
Yeah. Well, what do they say? Great minds think alike?
Yeah, too often this time though.
Poof, yeah, tell me about it.
So we did Iron Wolves, Gold Cook, Centurions, Outlaws.
Outlaws. they got the same core, almost the exact same squad, except they have Tyler rushing down for them.
Yeah.
That'll
Big
be a
shoes
good
to fill,
addition.
eh?
Yeah, big shoes. My dog. Big shoes to fill there. And look, Outlaws losing in the semifinals is not what they're used to, right? So they haven't. It was
Back-to-back seasons, right? 5 straight championships, and then back-to-back seasons of not even making the finals.
So,
but when they looked at the teams that registered this year, that team that eliminated them back-to-back times is not there.
A-team gone.
The path is open.
It is open, and I think they're going to be hungrier than ever. I'm going to go 8-2.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah. Like, as long as you have Steve and the core of S's there, and Jaffet snapping, and the addition of Tyler rushing, and Ariel's in the squad too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go 8-2.
And it's cool that Outlaws are playing Kolkuk 3 times this year, because in D2 you play everyone twice, and you play a few teams 3 times.
Right.
Because I think Outlaws and Kolkuk are going to battle out for that one position, and I predict them both to finish 8-2.
That'll be cool.
So the head-to-head record is going to determine it, right?
Easy.
Also interesting to see that 3 straight weeks in a row, Outlaws are playing against Holy Trollers.
What, Terry?
Actually, no, it's not. It's 3 out of 4 weeks. Oh, no, 3 straight weeks. It's that they have a doubleheader one week. So it's 3 out of 4 games, but it is 3 straight weeks.
Okay. Oh, surprise.
A little sneaky.
Damn. Where did you catch that?
Last but not least, Holy Trollers.
So I said the most question marks goes to Centurions.
Yeah.
It may be going to Holy Trollers.
Yes.
We don't know who's going to quarterback for them. It looks like Vinny Galano may split time with Max Rosenfeld at QB. Is Flash on the squad? Yeah, eh?
Yes.
Okay.
So is JC, Ashton. They picked up Ashton.
Oh, nice. That's
Great
true.
addition. So they already had Jeremy Rooney from last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Manu
going
on
to
the
say 4 and
squad.
6.
Really?
Yeah. This Holy Trollers team, since losing that like crazy shootout matchup to the Outlaws in fall of 2021,
Yeah.
has not been the same Trollers. They don't have like that swagger anymore. I feel. Bring it back.
Yeah. And I think if they're going to bring it back, it has to be now. Right? Like this, we've seen too many teams win the championship, and it hasn't been done. Like if you told me the Outlaws were not going to win back-to-back years,
yeah,
you think Trollers won at least one of them.
Yeah, and it was
it? 18 Gold Cup. I'm going to go 6-4. I still think they're going to have a winning record.
Okay.
Yeah.
So based on our predictions, what did I say for Centurions? I think I said 5-5.
Yeah.
I'd have Trollers missing the playoffs.
Yeah, you would.
And you'd have Centurions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'd say Arnos are like if you ask me now who would miss the playoffs, I'd say Gold Cook and Outlaws are locks to make them.
Yeah.
And I'd say Arnos, Centurions, and Trollers are fighting for the last 2 spots.
So if you had to pick now, you'd pick Trollers missing. That's tough, man.
Based on my predictions, yes, but looking at this, like it could literally be any of the 3 teams. Like I think like if John's arm doesn't hold up with his 37 teams, it'll be Arnold's. Yeah, unless Demaro's there full time and takes over, maybe you guys could still manage to make them. I feel even though Centurions have not inspired confidence in me for the last couple of seasons, I still believe in them. Like I've seen them like have crazy good, perfect games. Like Gab's offense is so methodic, like it works, you know. Like and that defense is so great. And I've just seen so many more ups and downs by Trollers. Yeah, I don't know.
Is there any chance Gold Cup or Outlaws don't make it?
No, no.
Yeah, I think it'd be very hard.
Like unless Steve and Dom take a one-way plane ticket and don't come back.
Yeah.
If Steve and Dom quarterback at least like 7 games for those teams, they're shoo-ins to make the playoffs and be the 1 and 2 seed.
Yeah.
If that doesn't happen, I'd be shocked.
Yeah, I know. I think I'd agree with you there. A lot of interesting storylines throughout all 5 divisions.
Yeah.
I said Div 3 is probably the most exciting for me. What do you think would be the most exciting? Slash storyline, slash players, slash new fits?
Yeah, I kind of want to see how the 3 free agent teams in D5 are going to fare out with their quarterbacks.
What are the team names again?
Foot fungus, cavities, and
pneumonia.
Pneumonia, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, those are not actually the real team names. Team names like we'll baptize them.
It'd be cool if one of them chose it.
Yeah, give them some ideas, and then Dave can make a logo for them.
Yeah, that's true.
That's pretty much it.
Week 1, all at LeBaire.
Yeah,
I'm pumped about that. So that means there's 3 or 4 fields.
There's gonna be 5 fields.
What?
We have 5 fields.
The homeless one again.
Don't say that.
What?
Yes, there'll be a field at the soccer field. We have 5 fields for the first 3 time slots, and then 3 fields for the last 3 time slots.
So how is it gonna work?
We're gonna have 4 fields, like
4 at the
3 on the actual football field, 1 where the baseball field is, and the 5th one where the soccer field is.
Okay, so that's actually gonna be part of the baseball field.
Sorry?
Like it's actually going to be like running down in the sand a little bit.
No. We've always had a fourth field that's on the baseball field, not on the football field. It's always been there.
No, but I mean exactly. We're running in the sand.
No, it's not in the sand.
Oh, like just in front?
Yes.
Okay. Because remember when the Dolphins would have some preseason games, they would have play in the sand a little bit.
Okay, yeah, but there's a fourth field that could fit in front of the baseball field that's not there.
Got you.
So what were the things at the beginning? Youth league. If you guys have kids or anything that you know, people between the ages 6 and 16 or 6 to 17,
or friends that are 6
want
or
to play,
7.
the league is completely free.
Yeah.
We're looking for refs. Let me know if you want a ref. No onside kick. You have a bunch of timeouts. The time stops for the touchdowns, converts. So in the winter, there's no timeouts. So that's why. Watch your language. No foul language. No swearing. We're gonna have kids around. For everything I just said, with more thorough explanations, watch the intro of this video.
Yes.
The intro section.
From minute 0 to like 30.
Literally. Remember you said this is gonna be a long video because we start with D5?
Yeah.
Finally, it's not that bad.
Hour 25.
It's our average. No?
Yeah. True.
That's about it.
And you're going to hopefully make your return to playing next season?
I could most probably play in the fall.
Yeah.
I'll be back like fully healthy to play in the fall, but given that I'm getting married in the fall,
What?
Yeah, I won't be here for the MFL fall playoffs.
What?
I'll be away.
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about?
Okay, we'll discuss this after. What else were you saying?
Yeah, given that I'm getting married in the fall and like I won't be there for the playoffs anyways, I may rather not like rush it and get back too soon.
Yeah,
and,
that makes sense.
So like I'll start back again in the winter, but I might maybe see how I feel
Okay.
in the winter season. But you never know with these MFL fields, right? Sprinklers coming out left and right.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff like that, so maybe better just sit it out.
Good call. Ask Chris about those sprinklers.
Yeah,
Is that it?
I think that's it.
That was fun.
Do you guys like the setup like this instead?
Yeah, let us know like this
I
or
think
with
this
the
is
MFL
cozier.
TV.
I think
It is cozy.
Yeah.
You get to see where you snuggle and watch movies. And it's cool with the drapes there in the back.
Yeah. Also, like I like the setup. Like the laptop's slightly lifted. We got our full table.
You see our hair.
It's easier to set it up and set up.
It's kind of cool. Did you check the weather for Saturday?
No, do that right now. Not that like whatever we see now is
Yeah,
gonna be
no
accurate,
trust.
right? It's not
Or
over
to
a
the
week.
opposite.
Let's see.
And the game starts at 8:30. That's only playoffs.
9:30 the game starts.
Okay, nice.
Last game's at 5.
Okay, cool.
So next Saturday. Oh, it's a little bit of rain. It says 2 to 4 millimeters.
Okay. Bring that rain jacket. Are we? Oh wait, yeah. When are you gonna post this episode? When are you gonna post this episode?
Well, it'll be posted hopefully on Monday.
Okay.
Now that I said that, it adds pressure to maybe really be posted on
Okay,
Monday.
make sure it's posted Monday the
Oh,
latest.
shoot, forgot to call Jeff.
What?
We forgot to call Jeff.
Alright, he's probably busy.
Let's try calling him now, see if he answers.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, see if he has anything to say. We'll put in the outro, the final remarks.
Okay, good call.
Just that way he says something, you won't feel bad, right?
That's true. That is true. But it's gonna be hard to repeat not the exact same thing I said.
What do you mean?
Well, because I mean everything I say is like spot on.
You want to leave a message?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yo,
You?
you busy?
No.
Any comments about Division 1 and Division 2 that you want to say before we end the show?
We're live right now.
Yeah, so just so you guys know, this is our third member of MFL Total Access. Jafar Hassan, longtime player of the league.
Yeah.
One of the better centers in the league.
Yes.
Playing
Playing on Thunder
very,
Buddies.
very passionate, plays on Thunder Buddies and Outlaws.
Willie told me everything.
Who?
Willie.
Okay. My guy, come on now, making me blush.
Anything I want to say about Division 1?
Or 2, or the whole league in that matter. You have 5 minutes.
5 minutes, that's a lot. That's too much.
Yeah.
Okay, you can have a minute.
I thought you were going to prepare some bullet points for me.
No. Everything's bro. We just like winged the heck out of the
Winged it.
episode, bro. That's how it is. If you want me to buy you some time, Division 1 has 5 teams.
Willie,
Yeah.
Let's wing some bullet points then. Go.
Okay.
Do that. Ask me rapid fire questions.
Okay. I got one. Which team in Division 1 has the most question marks heading into the season?
Oh, that's a really good question.
Yeah.
So the 5 teams are Outlaws, Gros Coq. There's Trollers, obviously Trollers.
Centurions and Iron Wolves.
And Iron Wolves. I think I'd go with Iron Wolves. We don't know still who's throwing the ball. Maybe it's John, maybe it's Willie, maybe it's Icky. That's a bunch of question marks. I don't know. Do you guys have new players, Willie?
Oh yeah, honestly, like I think I have more questions than you do, so I think that's a good pick.
You don't get to ask the questions. We're asking you the questions.
Yeah, good stuff.
Who out of the 5 teams? Sorry?
I'd go with Iron Wolves.
Who out of the 5 teams are not making the playoffs?
Iron Wolves.
You
That's
hater.
the same thing. In Division 2, Who are your top 3 power rankings?
Division 2.
We'll tell you the 8 teams. I'll name you the 8 teams. You got Thunder Buddies, Jagerbomb, Nice TDs, Idaho, Master Chiefs, Pocket Rockets, Spritz Gang, and Marvels.
Top 3, I have to go with the defending champ Thunder Buddies, obviously. Then I'd go with Idaho, with Brady. I think I was going to say they added Marvin, but I'm not sure they did. Even he's not sure they did. And I think but for real, Idaho, a solid team that have been playing together for a couple of years now, and it was really nice to see their progression also. They started in Division 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Bro, we said 5 minutes, eh? I'm kidding.
They went all the way to Division 2, so big ups to them. That's a success story for MFL. And obviously number 3. No one. They're not in a particular order. It's 1, 2, 3. You can switch them up, and I'll go with Jagerbomb for the obvious reason. That is, I think it's Division 1 team that is playing Division 2.
Okay,
that's good stuff. Good take.
Yeah,
put you on the spot.
You got another question?
No, I think that was good.
Last question I got for you. Which name do you prefer for these 3 free agent teams? We got. What was the first one you said?
Okay, so there's 3 free agent teams, Jaff, and when they don't have a name, I give them a name. So one of them is Pneumonia, the other one is Foot Fungus, and the other one is Cavities.
Which name do you like the most, and which name do you like the least out of the 3?
They all.
You gotta answer the question.
You have to answer the question, bro.
Which one's the nicest one? Which one's the least nicest?
Can you say that again, please?
Foot Fungus, Cavities, and Pneumonia.
Pneumonia? No, like pneumonia?
Yeah, exactly.
But you don't pronounce the P in English.
Okay, pneumonia, or I think pneumonia is the one that is least funny, so it's the worst one. And Foot Fungus, you gotta like that.
Okay, so Mike Lesniak's team.
Willie's probably the GM of that team, by the way.
Okay, time to hang up.
All right, last comments you want to say?
Well, yeah, just wanna tell the folks that MFL Total Access is legit my show. I couldn't make it today, but those guys worked for me.
We had to call them.
John also works for me when it comes to MFL Total Access.
Who also works for you?
I'll probably be there next week.
Who also works for you?
Sorry?
Who did you say also works for you?
John.
Oh yeah, obviously. John works for all of us.
The only person that doesn't work for me and it works for no one is Kevin.
Yeah.
So, but all the other people in the league work for me when it comes to MFL Total Access. No, but for real, I'll be there next week. Can't wait to see you folks at the field. And the most important thing about MFL is be safe, have fun, and bring some good vibes. Wow,
he's actually doing a really good first impression. For those who don't know him, I'm surprised.
Yeah, this is not the real Jack, just for those of you who don't know.
We should do the phone interviews more often than actually having him on the show. Even when he's here, we'll lock him up in the bedroom. I really hope that the folks on the show could have heard well. I put the phone really close to the mic. I'll maybe up the volume a bit. Hopefully they heard you well, because you said actually a lot of interesting takes. Appreciate it, Jeff.
I got you guys.
Yeah, thanks, Ms. Boot. We'll see you Saturday.
All right.
Ciao, man.
Yeah.
All right. Willie.
Yeah.
Tell the people all my nicknames when I hang up.
Yeah, trust me.
No, we do that. We'll have another hour for that. We got no time. You'll have to come and see us at the field for that.
Ciao, boys.
Alright, see you, Salvin.
That was actually impressive stuff.
Yeah, good stuff by Jeff. Very articulate. Wow, that was great.
Yeah, well, thank you all for tuning in.
Yes, thank you.
Don't hesitate if you have any questions about anything.
Yeah.
We'll see you on the first Saturday. Super excited.
Friday night, guess how much sleep I'm getting?
None.
0. Alright, folks, see you Saturday. Be there or be square. Thank you for tuning in. See you later.
See ya.